Hi, I'm going to show you how to load and run R, the programming language R, for the Cosmos HPC cluster maintained by LUNARC and Lund, using the remote desktop environment they have. So I'll just show you a peek. So this is how it looks like. It's a remote desktop environment for the course Introduction to Running R, Julia and Matlab. And for this I go through this material of this page, and mostly it's exercises. Let's take a look at the titles of the exercises. We're going to start the R interpreter. We're going to run an R script. We're going to download and extract a tarball with exercises. We're going to find and use installed R packages. And we're going to search for other R versions. So let's do that. Let's start at number 1. Starting the R interpreter. And already here I need to search the documentation of our HPC cluster. So I'm going to put this page at the left of the screen. There, this is where we are. And at the right I'm going to search for Cosmos HPC documentation. Sounds good. Cosmos LUNARC, this looks good. Here we see this is a system, but here we see the word documentation. I think this is good. DDT debugger, well, that sounds good to me. Good to me. This seems to be it. Within the documentation of your HPC cluster, search for the documentation about R. Let's do that. Here I just want to type the word R. Resetting batch, quick references, R clone, requesting a certificate, specifying job requirement, Matlab, R software environment. That seems to be a good one. Let's click. Alright, finding available R versions. Oh, this seems to be it. From the terminal, load the module or modules for R of the recommended version as shown below. So we need version 4.2.1. Where can we find how to load that version? So this is to look for versions of R. We can do that. Here we look for information about a version of R. Making R available and starting R. This is it, I guess. So I think this line is good. Module load R. Only the versions are different, but I think I can change that. So on the remote desktop environment, I'm going to start a terminal. There. And let's see if I can make it a bit bigger. There. There. And then can I paste? Yeah. I can paste, and it needed to be 4.2.1 to load this version of R. And we see we get an error here, but it also tells us how to fix it. So I'm going to do this, Ctrl-Shift-C, Ctrl-Shift-V, and I guess that there's more information coming out. Yeah, oh here. You will need to load all modules on any one of these lines before the module is available to load. Okay. I'm going to copy paste this, Ctrl-Shift-C, module load these things, I guess. That works. Now I load this thing. By pressing up you go back in time, and I think I've now done it. Let's take a look. From the terminal, start the R interpreter. Let's take a look at the documentation. How do we start the interpreter? Interpreter. Maybe just look for the word start. A lot of starting R. Now we can start R using the R command. Okay, we can do that. Back to our cluster there. Using the R command. Yay, we've started the R interpreter. Next question. From the R interpreter, run the R code message hello to verify this makes the R interpreter show the text hello. Sure. Copy this. Ctrl-C. Ctrl-Shift-V. We worked. From the R interpreter, run the code quit to quit the R interpreter and go back to the terminal. Sure, quit. Do I want to save my workspace image? No. Great, I'm back at the terminal. Next exercise. Run an R script. To run an R script, we'll download one, after which we'll run it. From the terminal, run this. So this is Ctrl C. This is Ctrl Shift V because this is a terminal. So you need the Shift. Great, I've downloaded it. Now I'm gonna run it. Ctrl C, Ctrl Shift V. We worked. Next exercise, download and extract a tarball with exercises. See here how to do so. Alright, so I guess it's on that page. Let's go to that page and do this page. Use the tarball with exercises, procedure, there's a video there too. Get the tarball, uncompress it. This is on the terminal, this is on the terminal. So just copy paste these two things. There. And there. Or this is this didn't work. There, copy, Ctrl Shift V. There we have it. Now we have extracted all the files in the tarball. Well done. Next exercise. From the find and use installed R packages. From the R interpreter, check which packages are installed using that. Okay, so I need to start the R interpreter. That's that. And we're going to run this. Ctrl C, Ctrl Shift V. Alright, so that's quite some packages here. And scrolling a bit, yeah, that's a lot. Well done. From the R interpreter, load the parallel package using library parallel. There, Ctrl Shift V. There, works. Next exercise, search for other R versions. So we do need to quit the R interpreter because we need to use the module system to find which versions of R are provided. Well, the documentation, I go to the documentation, showed at the start how to find available R versions using module spider R. So I'm going to copy paste this to the terminal. And here we see the versions of R that are available. And if I press Q, I exit this. Hey, this means I have done all the exercises for this. So I've showed you how to load and run R for Cosmos using a remote desktop environment for this course. And with that, I wish you a very good day. Bye!